Self-care is such a buzzword right now. It's pretty much everywhere, and everyone is telling you to take a warm bath at the end of the night and buy this bath bomb and this face mask and a slew of other consumeristic products that are meant to make you feel better about yourself. In this video, I wanted to chat about 5 real ways to practice self-care. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Now Project. It's a 30-day series focused on helping you take action in your life today. Not someday, not tomorrow, but now. And each week we choose a different topic or theme that we get to tackle together. So the first thing I'd wish I could tell anyone interested in self-care is to practice the art of saying no. A few summers ago, I was feeling so overwhelmed. I had overcommitted to so much, and it wasn't until my mentor handed me a book called The One Thing that I really learned the power of saying no. It's called The One Thing. It's by Gary Keller. I'll link it down below, as well as Essentialism by Greg, insert name right here. I'm really bad with names, but I'll link it down below. Those are 2 really great books to learn about what is truly essential to you. And I've made a video on it in the past. I'll also link it down below because I think they're really great resources. Learning to say no, while it can seem kind of selfish in like certain view, is actually really good because you get to narrow down and focus on the things that you are trying to work with and what is going to propel you into like the lifestyle and life you want, rather than really like drain you and leave you feeling like all confused and stressed. Going off that, number 2 is learning to say yes to the things that light you up. Now, you might not know what lights you up, so I will challenge you to go to events and at the end of the night, ask yourself, was this something that left me feeling fueled, energized, joyful, or did it leave me feeling like, meh, I really shouldn't have come? Once you go to a few events, you'll be able to kind of figure out what it is that lights you up. For instance, for me, it's events that I get to speak at and connect with people in. It's events that involve some sort of collaboration, whether it's art or volunteering or a common cause or anything that revolves around the outdoors, because I love being outside and I just don't get it outside enough. So then when I get invited to an event, I'll kind of look, does it fit any of one of those 3? If not, I'll kind of ponder on it a little bit more and be like, well, is this really essential to what I'm doing right now? Number 3, nourish your body. I think MuchelleB, she's a fellow YouTuber, has said it best. She made a video on self-care and kind of creating like a care package for when you're feeling like crap. And I loved it because she focused so much on having easy, nutritious meals that you can just throw together. Whether it's pre-packaged, whether it's in the freezer, or whether it's like your go-to restaurant that you're gonna get takeout from or like go there to eat, having some sort of plan, because you are going to get busy, you're going to feel meh some days, and knowing how to like react in those situations and still get healthy things into your body is crucial. So focus on having a plan to nourish your body. For me, it's knowing that I have 2 restaurants within a 10-minute drive near me that I could go to if I absolutely needed to. It's having frozen food in my freezer. Every time I make lentils, I'll end up just taking extras and freezing them. That way I can just defrost them and eat them, and I don't have to worry about cooking or getting the kitchen all dirty, and it's a lifesaver for me in my self-care. Number 4, surround yourself with reminders. Now, it's going to be unique to you and what you need to remind yourself of and the things that are going to really like lift you up and bring you into like a more kind of healthy environment. But for me, it's simple things like having a reminder on my phone that goes off at 3 p.m. every single day that says, I am enough. And some days I don't even notice the reminder, and others, it's normally the days I actually need it that I'll see and read the reminder and really like take a second to be like, I am enough. Why am I trying to prove otherwise? Or reminders around my apartment that says she believed she could, so she did. It's going to be different for you. Maybe it's crystals that symbolize certain things like tranquility and self-care, or maybe it's just having that like extra step when you get in the car and being able to like see yourself and be like, hey, this is my mantra. Today is going to be a great day. You're going to figure out what works for you, but these are just what works for me. And lastly, compassion. I'm a big believer that compassion is a muscle and you have to work at it. And the more you practice it, the more likely you're going to reflect it within. So showing compassion to others, whether it's volunteering or you're walking down the street and you see a girl who's rocking her outfit, like tell that girl. Be like, oh my God, those heels look awesome on you. You're killing it. Have a great day. Don't be creepy, but really focus on lifting others up, and I promise it'll help you and like your own psyche and lift yourself up. One thing that really stood out to me was a comment that said, I wish everyone happiness and to be free of suffering. And once you kind of know that, you're like, yeah, I don't want other people to be suffering. Why should they suffer? So I hope you found this video helpful, and these are just some of the things that have been really useful to me along my journey, and hopefully they'll be able to assist you along yours. I'd be interested in learning what are some of your self-care rituals and what are the things that you have found along the way that have helped you. I think it'd be really useful to for people to read the comments and be able to pick and choose so that they can create their own rituals and routines. For now, don't forget to live sustainably and consciously, and I will see you tomorrow.